The podcast, which you are about to listen to, is an account of the tragedy which befell a group of 3 library staff members, tasked with picking films for each other to view. It is all the more tragic that they were relatively young, but had they lived very, very long lives, they could not have expected, nor would they have wished to listen to as much of the mad and macabre as they were to experience this day. For them, a day at the office became a nightmare. The events of this discussion were to lead to the discovery of one of the most bizarre podcasts in the annals of American history, the Real Opposites Podcast.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Real Opposites. I'm Aaron.
I'm Josh.
I'm Tobey. What was that?
I'm going to do this all in the trailer voice.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even mad at it at all.
It just reminds me of like when every boy I know answers the phone and for some reason his voice drops like half an octave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Hey.
there's a girl on the phone.
right.
This is more like Batman voice, though. This is
Yeah,
not really like that.
That's not girl on the phone.
The
That would make the girl hang up.
the
I think.
Grindhouse trailer's like white meat, dark meat,
Right, exactly.
like way in the back of
It's
the throat.
way back.
Yeah. Well, that talking about the trailer leads us straight into we are back to discuss Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
Eli
the
Roth.
movie.
Eli Roth's Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Yes, not the holiday.
Not the holiday. Yeah.
We're not here to discuss the holiday. Well,
Right.
I'm sure the holiday will come up in the conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
But it is a horror movie.
Yeah, and
Sure.
so when they did the Grindhouse in 2007 with Robert Rodriguez and Quentin Tarantino, they had several directors come in and make trailers that would go in between the movies and in front of the movies. And Robert Rodriguez made Machete. Edgar Wright made Don't.
Mm-hmm.
Rob Zombie made Werewolf Women of the SS. And Eli Roth made Thanksgiving. And I think Thanksgiving is the best of the trailers, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Don't's really good. They're all really good. But I really like the Thanksgiving trailer, and I'm so stoked that he made a movie out of it.
Yeah.
And like, I like that it doesn't necessarily feel like the trailer. As far as like, the trailer shot, it's all grainy and scratched up, and like it looks like a movie from the
Right.
80s.
Right.
And I like that this is
Polished.
Yeah, it's polished, and it would have been fun if he had like digitally like grained it up and dirtied it up. That could be like a fun alternate version I could see him doing at some point. But I think this I saw this in a dilapidated theater when it
Yeah,
came
you
out in
told me about
2003
Sounds
on
perfect.
a Thanksgiving travel, and it was perfect.
Right.
The movie is the opening Black Friday scene just
Yeah.
set the whole
Oh my
tone, and I was howling the whole time. It was a grand old time, and this is a Thanksgiving tradition now. This
That's
movie.
awesome. I will say I was speaking on the trailer, from the trailer, because I was going to go watch this with my dad, but from the trailer I was like, I thought I remember the trailer seeming like it was going to be like a really dirty movie.
Yeah.
The trailer has
it
some
kinda makes it
grime and
seem
some
like
schlock that the movie does not.
And
The actual movie
and
does
then I was like, I don't know that my dad will want to watch this, so I didn't. And now I'm like, he might enjoy this.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's not dirty,
not particularly.
I mean, not in the.
not like
I mean, a lot of it's kind of standard slasher.
yeah, that's what I mean.
Well,
I felt like the trailer
Nobody's
made it look
having-
like it was
The trailer is
Nobody's having sex with a roasted
right,
right.
person.
right,
turkey.
and that's kind of what I
Right.
thought was going to
And
happen.
that is in the trailer. And
That
then,
is in the trailer.
And then
So-
the cheerleader scene is nowhere near as gratuitous.
Right.
In
Yeah.
The movie as
So
the trailer.
I was surprised by that. So the trailer, and I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
Because I was a little worried, even for me, to watch it.
Really?
Just how I am about
Sex and violence?
and just
Intertwined.
unnecessary, stupid stuff, and I don't know, but that wasn't in the
No.
movie. It was just the
movie's
trailer.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
so-
those are supposed to be like just very punchy, like
Right,
make
exactly.
you laugh because this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right. And that's why I would say if anybody's listening and hasn't watched it because of the trailer or anything, definitely still watch it.
Well, I mean, the actual trailer that preceded the real release of the real movie was not the Grindhouse trailer.
No. It was
Yeah.
just kind of like a normal,
Yeah.
trailer.
Yeah,
Oh.
like a normal trailer.
I didn't realize we watched. Okay, I
You
see.
watched the Grindhouse.
We watched the version that was in the
Okay, that
Grindhouse.
makes
If you
sense.
watched like the both movies together and has the trailers and
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense. And which is why none of the actors were the same across the trailer and the
Yeah.
actual movie or any of that.
Oh, I
kind
didn't
of
even
stuff.
notice.
you
yeah, I
didn't.
mean it's also 16 years
It's different.
difference
And,
too. So
I mean, like, and I will say, like, what you're saying, like, the trailer does have a certain grime, but I feel like all of the Grindhouse trailers have
Oh,
a certain
yeah.
grime.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
intention.
Like,
yeah.
it's intentional.
It's supposed to be that way.
Um,
And I thought it was cool, so you're saying you said 16 years in between.
Yeah.
But I accidentally watched the features, and it was a project he actually started as a kid. Like when they
Yeah.
were making films, it was one he wanted to make.
Yeah,
Like, they
him,
made something like it when he was younger.
him and his friend
Yeah,
Jeff
one of his
Rendell, who is, I think they said that I listened to the commentary. They said they've been friends since like elementary school or something, like lifelong friends.
Yeah,
And they would make movies when they were kids, and they always, like nobody had ever made like you had Halloween, you had My Bloody Valentine, all these like holiday themed horror movies, Silent Night, Deadly Night, but nobody had made a Thanksgiving,
right.
yeah.
and so they had kind of cooked this up when they were kids, and
Mhm.
it's cool to like that's the thing I really love about the movies. Like you can feel this like giddy energy.
Right.
Yeah,
like-
you feel like they love this. Like
Yeah.
there is a deep love for what they were going to do here. They knew exactly what they were going to make, and it's lovely.
And they know the genre so well.
Mhm.
Like you can just tell, like the way, even though it's like polished and set in 2023, like you could easily. The only thing you'd have to really change is like the social media, like him sending out the
Right.
tease videos and stuff. But like you could easily set this in the 80s because I think the clear inspiration is like My Bloody Valentine.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there's this like revenge whodunit, like who's the killer, in the small town like
Yeah.
that celebrates like Plymouth, like Thanksgiving's the big
Big
deal, like the
Thanksgiving.
city and
Yeah,
My
I-
Bloody
It's
I didn't
very
think
My
that. It's
Bloody
very much.
Valentine,
Yeah. So you just feel like a lot of love, and the movie's it's just so much damn fun.
Yeah.
Like that Black Friday opening,
It's great.
and the guy is the guy that gets his like throat slit on the door,
Mhm.
and he's
Right.
still going for the toaster, and he's like spurting blood. Crowds are the scariest thing
It is.
for me.
So I love that opening scene because it's so outlandish, you think, but it's not.
Well, it's like it sets the tone for the movie, so it's like
It
this
does.
is ridiculous. Have fun with us.
Yep.
Yes.
I love that the inciting incident is Black Friday.
Mhm.
Because that immediately just sets up this like just snide takedown of like capitalism, and like it's borders on satire to a certain degree, like the whole movie's I mean it toes that line
Yeah.
where it's like this is like kind of like Scream for me, like it's making not making fun, but it's like it's aware of what it is.
100%.
Well, I mean, Eli Roth is such a horror nerd. Like,
Oh,
I've
yeah.
seen so many documentaries where he's the guest view because he's a nerd.
Well, he did that. What is it?
into
The horror series that's on like Shudder
Yeah,
or
Eli
something.
Roth's something. I
Favorite
don't
best
remember.
horror movies ever made or something
Oh,
like
that's
that.
cool.
And he's in a lot of the like Descent into Darkness, whatever.
Oh
it's
yeah, the In
called.
Search of Darkness.
In Search
yeah.
of Darkness documentaries as like a voice. Like he's just, it's clear that he has a true love of the
Yeah.
medium and has just really like it would be like if Josh made a horror movie, like what I mean?
Right.
Like someone who has taken. He's taken all of this, he's sat in it, he's coalesced with it, and he is like put his own eye to it, and it's like very.
I met him earlier this year at a con and went to one of his Q&As, and he's like one of those guys he could talk all day. Like it could have listened to him for a couple more hours.
Well, that sounds like, hey, Eli Roth, if you hear this and you ever want to come
That's
hang
not
out
gonna happen.
or just call in,
We have like 10 regulars.
we love horror movies too.
Yeah.
Hey, You know what? It never hurts to throw a shout out there.
I'll tag him.
Never worked.
I'm definitely
yet.
going to tag him in the
Yeah.
post. So.
While we're on it, because we never do this, hey, if you're listening to this on YouTube, please like and subscribe so that we can be like seen other places
Yeah.
in the world. Like
Tell
share
your
us with
friends.
some people.
Yeah, for sure.
Your friends.
We love doing
We
this.
like doing this. It's part of our regular day job as library people, and we like to keep doing it. So it'd be nice if we had some people out there enjoying it.
That's right. Shameless plug there.
Shameless plug for us.
But
Appreciate it.
yeah, we would.
We would.
But that I did love that about this, and like we were saying, he started it when he was young, and you can just feel the love and the love for the genre, and I think all that goes into it, and it just makes it so much better because you can feel that.
Yeah, totally.
And it I really liked this movie. I thought it was so much fun.
I figured you would.
Yeah, like I said, I was worried by the Groundhouse trailer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I mean,
And that's why I watched it without my dad, but I'm probably going
Now
to
you
have
think
him
you're
watch
gonna have to
it.
watch it. I
Yeah.
mean, it's worth a rewatch too, and I think it's better on a rewatch. Like, there's a lot of like little sneaky clues and jokes that you don't get till you see it. The
yeah,
second
like
time.
once you know
Like,
who the killer is.
I'm sure you'll make
I
a
will
lovely
s-
dinner to the
Right.
lady that is the turkey at
Yeah.
the that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I will say at a certain point, I did know who it was.
Oh yeah, you knew it was the cop.
Mm-hmm.
What point do you think you had it?
Honestly, I don't remember.
You remember?
No, I just remember thinking like, that's who it is.
Well, I never felt like it was the boy that was the red herring. Was they wanted you to think it was.
I think it
Yeah.
went too far in that.
I never thought it was him. So I think
Honestly,
that-
it
yeah.
might have been when everything started again and he was doing the interviews.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think that's about when I started being like, it's him.
Yeah, it's the cop.
I don't remember why. There was something he said or something probably, but yeah, because I don't try to figure that out because I like a twist, but that one fell in my lap.
Yeah, I
And,
think it was good though.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's still fine.
No.
and once you do know, like he Patrick Dempsey really plays it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He's just chewing it.
I wasn't expecting that from him really. Like,
Yeah.
He is the heartthrob, right? That was his previous career has always been like love interest in rom-com, McDreamy
Yeah.
on
yeah.
any one of the hospital
I
shows.
never understood.
Patrick
but-
Dempsey.
Yeah, I never was like the guy from what was he like? He's in
made a
Can't Buy Me Love or whatever,
Yeah.
like these like teen movies, and I'm like,
Mhm.
that guy's the like
He's
sexiest man alive.
adorable. He's adorable.
I guess the people.
I mean, like he seems like yeah, what? I'm not the audience for that.
Well, yeah, he seems
So
I don't know. He has a I guess when you like talk about someone having like a girl next door like kind of quality, like he's got I don't know.
yeah, he's totally the dude
He's
you dated in high school.
believable.
Like,
He's
yeah.
the guy. Yeah, he's got like a great smile.
He's
but
the
he's
like
not,
high school
like-
teacher that you're gonna end up marrying and living in with in the suburbs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
that exactly.
That exactly. that is his appeal. Is that he's very. I mean, he is more down to earth looking, I guess. Than
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Well, he's not intimidating. He's
No.
not like Jason Momoa. He's like
Yeah,
6'4".
he's not like a giant dude. Yeah, that also.
I will say the other good thing about this movie was the kills.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they're terrifically like demented and
Mm-hmm.
imaginative.
Yep.
And I like to see that because I think in horror movies, and especially, in the last 10 years or whatever, it's like we see the same thing over and over.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's Eli Roth. Like
And-
he's, Hostel is
Well-
his, and he is an inventive. He's very inventive with his
yeah,
lore,
that's true.
and he knows how to play it.
I
too.
feel like you see a lot of his with the kills specifically. You see a lot of his giallo influences because like giallo movies, Italian horror movies would like give you a situation, somebody's going to get stabbed or whatever, but they would, you'd get stabbed in the eye, and the shot would hold a little bit longer than an American movie would,
hmm
On
so
the
it would
show.
be a little bit more graphic. And like the one that's coming to mind is the waitress in the diner when her face gets frozen on the
And it
freezer
pulls-
door and it pulls as she's
Yeah.
pulling off. It's like those extra little details. Like I think her fingertips end up
Yeah.
coming off too, and
That's why she can't open her phone because it can't
yeah,
do her fingerprint and it won't
Print,
scan her
it won't
face.
Scan her face.
And
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
it is.
I mean, it's a great way to like around that problem. And then also like the fact that like, I mean, yes, he does that. He knows exactly when to show you a lot and he
Yeah.
knows when to show you nothing at all.
Yeah.
Like I remember specifically, I mean, this is a hostile scene, but I rember the very similar to like Misery when they cut the Achilles tendon.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You
yeah,
don't
yeah.
actually see both like it happening. You feel it happening. Like, you know,
Yeah, that's
knows
a rough scene.
he knows exactly how much to give you and when to cut the camera so that your brain does the rest of the work.
I will say, actually, that's the only scene I remember from Hostel.
Hostile. Yeah.
The thing I like about the kills is like he really stretches out the scenes that lead to the big moment. Like it's all the little details, like when the lady's getting cooked.
Yeah,
And like you're in there with her and you're feeling her skin blister and like
right.
he's basting her up before and
Yep.
it's just the attention to detail that makes the actual killing like that much more like
Yeah, and I think that's the other thing is this movie does have such good attention to detail. Like you touch base on, the main thing keeping it from being like an 80s movie is the social media. But I love how the social media was used in this.
yeah.
It fits in. It just is. I mean, it will be of the time, but
It's worth having this movie set in 2023 just for the fingertip gag.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, and also like the whole idea, right, is that social media is such a hindrance in horror movies. The idea
Yeah.
that social media exists,
Or just phones in
it's
general.
hard to make it scary.
Yeah.
It's hard that everyone has a phone in their pocket. You have to get phones away from people and stuff. So finding a way to really use it and make social media sinister is always good. Like if you know how to do it and be like, oh, someone's tagging me in this like creepy, messed up stuff, and that's weird. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that kind of reminds me of like they use it a bit in you watch Clown in a Cornfield.
Oh yeah, the Joe Bob, yeah.
Or
They did. They did a good job
a
with
little
that
bit
too.
social in that, and it's like, but it's how they're putting together the clues that there's someone else like there are other clowns. There's like because it's kids making a video of it, like making their own horror movie basically, and then they see another one in the background and they start like and it's like the put together of that. There are ways that you can use social media or the access to a cell phone really well. But because so many movies just have to take the cop out of like there's no service or
Or they drop the
like,
phone
they
or
drop the phone.
Yeah, and that's the other thing
Yeah.
is I mean I think it's such a big part of our lives nowadays. Also coming out with a movie that just has a lame reason why they don't have phones, it's not good either.
If you don't want to do that, just set your movie in
the past.
in the 80s
Right.
or 90s or something.
Exactly.
Like just
Set it before those become a
Yeah.
thing. Like make
or
it
not
timeless.
and like you don't even have to go back that far. You just maybe like early 2000s because not everyone had a cell phone in
Right.
the early 2000s and basically it was just a call.
Yeah.
Like, the texting sequence in 2002 would go on for 6 minutes.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if there was a movie
All right,
where
now-
they do
Where you
that?
have to T9 your way through.
Yeah.
like-
That's great.
Oh,
By
man.
then, like you
I was
already got a
explaining
knife
T9
in your
to Vinny
head.
the other day.
Oh yeah,
That's
you're
very
dead by
funny.
the time you finish text.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do think that it did that pretty well, and it's the little details that they put, and I think that's where their love for the genre comes into is being able to correctly use little details like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And I mean, and then it like being the ultimate like undoing is always like again that capitalist like kind of takedown, right? Is that like okay, he was doing a live stream because he thought that was the best way to like seek revenge, but it's also like how he gets caught. I have minded that ending in other things. I have minded that it's all on TV and everyone knows now. Like I've minded that in things, but in this one, I liked it. I thought it was fitting. It was well received. And just I like good motivation for a villain, right? Like,
Oh yeah.
and
I love the like once it's revealed, like they do a little, like when he's given like his Bond speech,
yeah,
At the
they
end,
give a lot of background. Yeah.
like why he did it. And,
That was another clue. Actually, I caught on to the way he looked at that woman
Gina Gershon.
in the very beginning.
Yeah.
That was another clue.
Where you're like,
That kinda
are they
made me think of him in the
together? Or is
first
it
place.
just-
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Not fair.
Oh God, and her death is brutal and so Oh God, and weirdly so funny. Like the piece of hair just getting like pulled away by the and I felt so bad, but like
You can't help
you
but
can't
laugh.
help but laugh.
Right.
I like
Like,
those
it's
uncomfortable
yeah,
laughter
where
that
you're
he
just like, oh
can
my
get out of us.
God.
And-
Because that's another one of those like moments you're talking about where you're just like the camera has stayed here too long and has gone from like gruesome and sad to ridiculous.
So one thing I do like about the movie, especially as I get older, is like I hate the teenage characters, but in this one it didn't bother me. Like I liked the teenage characters seemed not as annoying as they usually
Believable?
are. Yeah, like I buy them as friends. Like
They're real people.
however many of them there are.
Right.
Like there's like I think 5 or 6 of them. Like I buy them,
Yeah.
and they talk about that in the commentary how they all just like really got along, like the
Yeah.
cast, and I think you can see
So
that,
it comes through.
and yeah, they're not annoying. Like I feel like they're just like these are kids in high school.
Well,
I mean, they're like 28, but they are kids in high school,
Yeah.
and
Right.
they just act like kids in high school. And I like that they're not like the annoying kids.
Yeah.
Like they're not like just. I mean, you have like the stereotypes among them, but they're not.
Overdone.
Yeah, they're not overdone. They're just kind of like I buy it.
they're not written badly. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the issues with teenagers in movies is that the people writing movies don't remember being a teenager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so there's no like they become caricatures of people, not real people. And there's a place for that. Like
Yeah.
there's definitely a place
Yeah,
for
it
that.
just depends.
But like it's definitely much better when they're not just moronic for the sake of like being morons.
Yeah, they feel like kids from 80s movies. Like
Yeah.
to me.
like yeah, they are capable. All of like
Yeah.
no single character that's just straight up like their deaths are somewhat like I don't know.
They
like,
matter.
They matter. Like it matters. It's not just like, oh yeah, get him. Like get those kids.
Yeah,
Like-
you do kind of want them to survive, even though
Yeah.
you know most of them are probably
Right.
gonna
You
die.
know they're not going to, but and you don't because you want to see how they're going to kill them. But like it's it's less about I don't know. A lot of movies, a lot of slasher movies especially, give you particularly stupid teens, and I
Right.
feel like these feel like regular, normal,
Yeah,
actual teenagers.
they do.
Yeah.
I love the older guy that hangs out around the high school throwing parties. McCreary.
One with the guns.
With the gun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's just like this is so like that's so small town believable. That
Yeah,
there's, like,
totally. Oh,
some
100%.
guy's older cousin that like
Yeah. And they're like, you can't sell kids guns. He's like, I'm not. I'm selling the coke. He's like, I'm totally joking about that. I'm selling the coke.
they do a good, the supporting cast is really
It's
great.
very good.
I love especially Rick Hoffman who plays the dad, like at the guy who runs the
store.
the store. He's always like he was in a Hostel, I think I think the first one. He's one of those guys I could just listen to all day. He's really funny.
Yeah. He is.
But
And he is so Eli Roth did say he's making another one.
oh
Yeah.
And it's supposed to come out I think next Thanksgiving. He was I saw him back in May, and I think by that point he said that it was too late to get it out this year.
Okay.
Because he was also
So it is
making-
definitely happening.
It is definitely happening.
Okay.
Because this one, I think it did pretty well in theaters, and I think it did really well on DVD and streaming and everything. But before that, he was making a remake of Ice Cream Man.
oh wow.
With I forget. I'm gonna have to look it up real quick.
You know what? I would. So, while you're
Well,
doing
this-
that, I was just looking at. I didn't know that Patrick Dempsey was an extra in the stuff. I mean, I'm sure you knew he was in Scream 3.
yeah.
And then Outbreak. I don't know if I've seen.
Oh yeah, no, he's one of the he's the I think he an Outbreak. Dempsey's the one that brings the monkey to the small town.
Oh.
Yeah, so that it's not a huge part, but yeah, he dies.
Well,
Spoilers.
yeah. This also says that with 84% Rotten Tomatoes score and 63% Metacritic score, weighing the overall critics' reviews, the film is the most critically well-received Eli Roth horror film. So
Oh,
it makes
yeah.
sense that he's going to make a second one.
Critically,
Yeah,
yeah. No,
yeah.
the critics didn't love Hostel.
No, it got
and-
like it got yeah. It was it started that whole torture porn era of
Yeah.
Wait, but it
horror.
was. But
It is,
was
but it's
good.
really good. I
It
think.
was good.
What's the
I
thing
remember
is, I
liking
think
it.
like the people that it was made for liked
Yeah.
it a
Yeah.
lot. And
I remember liking it.
I
don't
really
know
like
that I've seen it more
Hostel.
than once.
I
but-
really like the original Saw. Now after that, I'm not. That's not my genre. I
Yeah,
don't
me
love
neither.
it. But like those were solid.
And yeah, he is making Ice Cream Man, which is like a passion project he's wanted to make, and nobody's wanted to make it because I think they're releasing it like unrated, kind of like they did Terrifier.
Okay.
So it's going to be really ridiculous. And then that's finished. I think that's supposed to maybe come out early next year.
That's exciting.
And then he's supposed to be getting Thanksgiving 2 for
Okay.
next Thanksgiving.
That will be exciting too.
Well,
I
so
feel like
they
you
kind of
can't-
leave it open like he was alive.
No.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
That's and
Yeah.
I mean you can't
Got away.
you can't not do that.
Right.
Like,
It was the. I mean.
that's a rule.
Yeah.
Eli Roth has had some bangers. He's had some not so good movies too. But
I as far as Eli Roth movies go, I mean Cabin Fever is a lot of fun. Hostel's a lot of fun. Surprisingly, his House with a Clock on Its Walls,
the kids movie.
the
Is
kids
good.
movie is actually pretty good. I was really surprised how much I
Oh,
like that.
I always wanted to see
With,
that movie. I never
Jack
did.
Black
Yeah,
and,
I forgot about
Kate
that. movie.
Blanchett.
I like Green Inferno. Okay, also.
Yeah,
it's like placing like horror. I mean, it's. I like it better than the movie it's based on.
The Cannibal Holocaust.
Holocaust. I wasn't a fan. I think it's just the turtle scene just really kills me.
And I really thought his he several years ago I think 2018 he did a remake of Death Wish,
Mm-hmm.
the original Death Wish, with Bruce Willis in the Charles Bronson role.
Oh, okay. But yeah,
Well,
I've
anyway,
seen that. That's Eli Roth.
Yeah, it was Eli
Oh, I
Roth.
didn't
It's
know
pretty
that.
fun. You can kind of see his glee for kills in that one,
Mhm.
especially
Oh,
like
yeah.
the garage kill.
Yeah.
Where I think he like drills holes in the guy, and then he's got him under the lift in the car. And, yeah, it's good stuff.
And Cabin Fever is good. You've seen that, right? Have you seen though? Aaron? I should ask this. Have you seen the Grindhouse movies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I
saw
didn't
'em when
know
they
if
came
you
out.
done if you had done Death Proof and
We haven't done it on the
Planetary.
podcast.
Yeah. Okay.
I saw them. Pretty sure I saw them in
I
theater.
love Death. And that's the thing is, I feel like some horror directors have the like prestige of. I mean, I would guess Quentin Tarantino we'd put under horror thriller action movies. I don't know. Like,
He's never made like an outright horror
Horror movie.
movie.
but
The
his
closest
movies are
he's come
so
is Death
bloody
Proof.
that I always think of them as horror.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
Yeah.
you classify, I guess, Death Proof as horror movie.
ish.
It is. I mean, ultimately, it's
Yeah.
about a guy killing women
Yeah.
with his car.
He's an actor. I guess he's
Yeah, I guess it's
more
true.
action director, but like that's the like. I mean, I
I'm
just
gonna say
love.
more thriller
Yeah.
because of the aspects of horror, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thriller-
I mean-
thriller action.
Kill Bill is definitely like action western. You know.
I guess that's true.
Action western. But like, I feel like I don't know. You got these people like he for his genre, which I feel like is just his own thing basically at this point.
Yeah.
And for like Eli, like you get people that like just really know what they're doing in their genre, and like it makes it beautiful.
Well, they're nerds.
And they're willing to reach, and yeah, exactly. They're willing to reach into something else and pull something unexpected.
I mean,
Right.
genre directors are like the most fun to watch
Yeah.
and like to listen to because they're just like
They love.
they
what
love
it.
yeah they love what they love they really just throw their heart
Mhm.
into the like Tarantino talked about like he thinks like his best movie is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but like if you want to know the movie that's me, it's Kill Bill.
Yeah.
It's like everything I love is in that movie, and like
yeah.
that's the most like just me,
yeah.
you know. And I feel like that you can, you know, whether you get to even, you know, I mean, a lot of directors get their start in genre, in horror or thriller or science fiction, and maybe they'll later on do like, you know, more straight dramas or comedies. But the most interesting ones are the ones when they're in working in a genre, and because that's where you can really like explore
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
Like I mean, like yeah, a great drama is a great drama, and you can say a lot, but
And there's something to be said for having range, but genre
Yeah.
films really give you they give you a framework that you can say anything with. I think
Yeah,
in that way that
exactly.
like horror always has some kind of underlying commentary, and I don't. I feel like, I mean, you can make a good horror movie without that being in place, but I feel like it loses some of its heart if you don't have anything to say.
Yeah, I agreed.
I think that might be part of why I'm not a big fan of the Terrifier movies. Now that I think,
Yeah, I feel
about
like
it.
they don't have anything to say. It's just it's just buckets of blood, just corn
Yeah.
syrup.
I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I just like that's the thing is I think that they feel empty and hollow, and that makes the violence feel sinister to me in a way that violence usually doesn't feel sinister.
Yeah, and they're also just like there's no build up to the kill or
Right.
there's no suspense. It
Yeah.
just feels like it's just flat, and like even in a bad like blood rage or something,
Yeah.
like there's like
Oh, blood.
the kills her, which is like the only other Thanksgiving horror
Horror
movie
movie,
I
yeah.
can think of.
Poultrygeist.
Well, one that's fun.
One that's worth
and-
watching. Blood Rage is worth watching.
Blood Rage is worth watching.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not
Blood Rage.
cranberry sauce.
No, Blood Rage is worth watching.
Funny.
That's a good one.
But like even in like a piece of shit like that, like there's like some level of like construction to the kills, and like
Yeah.
they're paced out, and it's not just buckets of blood.
Violence for violence
Right.
sake, and I like
I mean, it's violence for violence sake, but at
Yeah.
least it's like somewhat cleverly made to
Yeah.
a certain degree.
See, and I think judging by the Grindhouse trailer, which that's the point of it, is to be absurd and catch your attention and all that. I think judging by that, I kind of expected
More
way
than
less
this.
out of this movie.
Oh yeah.
I expected, like I said, I didn't watch it with my dad because I thought, if you think I'm bad about stuff, he will
makes
just
sense.
he'll just fast forward through it.
Oh, okay.
Like I at least watch it and just be mad about it, but he will fast forward through it. So if something important does happen while that's happening, you wouldn't know.
Dad, you're not
but-
letting me rage at the scene.
Right, exactly. But not only did I do that, but I also just expected less out of this movie, and I was so pleasantly surprised. And I think it's just a fun movie. I don't know. There's just like we've been talking about. Eli Roth is just a nerd, a horror nerd, and you can feel it.
Yeah.
And it's great for other horror
I love
nerds.
one of the sequences I think really shows that is like the parade scene is so good
Yeah.
with all of the separate moments that you think something like the suspense is great.
Yeah.
Like I feel like there's like 5 or 6 times over the course of that parade scene that you feel like
Something-
Somebody's
escalate
gonna
into
have-
violence.
Yeah.
And then when it finally does, it's so satisfying that it's just
Mhm.
like, oh my god, yes, we're here. Like, because
Yeah.
it's like a little long with like not much happening, but
Yeah,
like, it
I
keeps
mean-
being like a moment where you're like, oh, okay, yeah, like
If-
it's gonna be that guy. Oh no,
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what we're kind of talking about. Where it's,
Yeah.
it's like if you just have stuff happening all the time, and there's no like like
No.
the silence speaks louder than words, and like if you're leading, like you have to lead the audience one way and then surprise them,
Right.
by turning right or whatever. And I think he does that really well. I think because he's just he's just watched so many movies. That
Seen it done,
Yeah,
and he
and
knows how to use it
that's the best film school is just watching movies.
effectively and differently than other people. Like, and that's the thing is it's like knowing how to do it, and it not feel like you're ripping off.
Other
whatever.
Yeah.
people, yeah.
Or
Yeah.
like I've watched plenty of horror movies where I'm like, oh, that scene's pulled straight out of this, or this is pulled straight from here. Like,
Yeah,
but I don't feel that with Thanksgiving. I feel like there are things that are definitely playing homage, but almost everything feels like
they-
it genuinely belongs.
and they made their own. Like I feel like in 20 years this will still be depending on if we have like 8 of them by that point.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
It'll be like this will be like a kind of a genre classic.
Yeah, I think
feel
so.
like. I'm gonna keep watching it every
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
I didn't. Yeah, this is something I'm going to revisit. I did enjoy it, and I'm not mad about there being a second one.
No,
A lot of times I am mad.
I'm super excited about it. It's
Yeah.
probably the most anticipated movie at this point for next.
That's
year.
great.
One of them anyway.
I mean, mine's Scream, but that's probably my second one. But I would also say I don't know any other movies coming
Man,
out.
they had a
so.
short shooting schedule.
Yeah, it
Only
was.
35 days. That's crazy.
And the Black Friday scene took 4 nights.
Mhm.
So 4 of those 35 were the Black Friday.
Yeah,
Well,
anything done in the high school was only in 4 days, which is
Yeah.
a lot of the movie take place.
It's impressive, like shooting a movie this complicated. Not a huge budget and just a little over a month is.
Yeah.
That's a really short schedule.
Mm-hmm.
And the movie, I think it's a really good looking movie too.
It is.
He really uses the widescreen really well as far as like blocking and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I really love this movie.
I guess that's Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving
Yeah.
was good.
Yeah.
We enjoyed
I,
it.
movie.
I think we probably give it 8 thumbs up.
8 thumbs up. Well, there's 6
thumbs
of us. There's 3 of us.
I was so confident
What
I
is
did the
happening?
math.
How many of us are in the room?
I don't
don't
know.
know. Apparently 4. He's counting
I
George
brought-
the library ghost. He's
Who?
counting George the library
Oh,
ghost.
yeah. Okay, so turns out it's 6 thumbs up. Maybe we'd give it 8 if we had 2 other thumbs.
I totally give it.
I would cut off someone else's thumbs for this
Okay,
movie.
there we go.
We'll get there.
Toby went there for that. But yeah, so it was fun, and it's if you're a horror lover like we are, then it does give you another horror movie that is holiday related, and there's something fun I find about horror that's holiday related.
Well, yeah.
Absolutely.
You can
When
tie
you're
it into so
expecting,
many
like,
things.
something warm and fuzzy in your holiday movie watching, and you suddenly get a delightful gore fest with like
Yeah.
a really strong story going. It's beautiful. We love this.
Which is why, even though we were done with our Halloween stretch of horror, we did this one because it's just too much fun to not
Our trilogy.
do horror. But we are going to give you guys a break from horror.
Next week. Next time.
Yes, on the next podcast, we are going to do some holiday movies.
Yep.
Well,
We're going to do the ref.
some is going to be horror, but this next one will not be, and it is The Ref.
The Ref from 1994, I think, with Dennis Leary, Kevin Spacey, and Judy Davis. It was a staple for me, like watching it on video.
I'm no
Yeah.
frame of reference for this movie, so I'm excited to check it out.
Yeah, it looked. I looked it up. It looked funny. It's the premise is like they're kidnapped.
Yeah, Dennis Leary he robs a house and he's like on the run and ends up kidnapping Kevin Spacey and Judy Davis, who are basically on the verge of divorce.
Yeah.
And and their family is coming over for her family is coming over for Christmas dinner, and it's totally it's
hilarity.
awkward, cringe, and you will want to murder an old lady, and Dennis Leary is terrific, and it's such a fun movie. I really enjoy it.
From what I saw, it looked like it would be really good.
It's my kind of holiday movie. It's like this is up there. This is like up there with like Bad Santa.
Mhm.
Stuff like that. It's like very
Okay.
your antithesis to It's a Wonderful Life for
Right.
your typical Christmas movies.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So I hope I end up liking it. But yeah, I'm excited to watch that one. So that's what we'll do next time. We're going to be watching The Ref. So go ahead and watch that and join us for that discussion on the next podcast. But until then, I'm Aaron.
I'm Josh.
I'm Toby.
And this has been The Real Opposites.